My name is Miharu. I met Takaki at work. Takaki, being the boss and all, came on pretty strong to me, the office clerk. He was so persistent that I completely fell for him.
Nice view, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Actually, I've got something important to tell you. Will you marry me?
Huh? But we've only been dating for 3 months.
I know that, of course, but I'm dead serious about getting promoted. And I need your support for that, Miharu. I'm sure that marrying you will guarantee my success. I really am.
Do you think so? Then yes, I'll marry you.
Yes! Come to my parents' place tomorrow!
Okay. With his sudden proposal, my heart was already racing. But little did I know, an even more shocking event awaited me when I visited his parents' house. What? Oh, such a lovely woman.
Let me introduce you. This is my mom, and this here is my daughter, Suzu.
Nice to meet you. I'm Miharu. Wait, you have a kid?
Yeah, well, I thought I didn't have to tell you. From now on, you'll be supporting me as a stay-at-home mom, okay?
Huh? I have to quit my job?
Well, you can't juggle both work and taking care of a kid, right?
That's right. Taking care of her alone is tough, you know. Of course you'll help out, right? Yeah, of course. I never thought he would have a daughter. And quitting my job and becoming a stay-at-home mom became a done deal. To be honest, I felt like I'd been played. But seeing the kid smile, I couldn't bring myself to refuse. And just like that, I became a stay-at-home mom in an unexpected turn of events. I struggled a lot with the unfamiliar household chores at first. My parents passed away early, and I didn't have anyone to teach me how to do them. Meanwhile, Takaki kept getting promoted while I was struggling with housework and childcare. Naturally, I thought he would appreciate. Hey, want to take a bath?
Yeah, that sounds good. I already ate dinner.
Huh? But I already made it for you.
So just toss it then.
Huh? Then next time let me know in advance if you're eating out, okay?
Huh? That's impossible. I'm a candidate for president, you know. Sometimes I have sudden business dinners, so I can't afford to let you know.
Then just let me know whenever you can. Okay?
Can't you ease up on me a bit?
Sorry.
I've got work tomorrow, so I'll be heading out in the morning.
Huh? But we're supposed to go to the amusement park tomorrow.
That's not gonna work.
But... Good morning. Breakfast is ready.
That's a lot.
Huh? You always say not enough.
But still, this is too much. Look, I'm tired from work. Dealing with this stuff all the time is just so tiring.
Sorry.
Just be more careful next time, alright? About all sorts of things.
Okay. Takaki has been getting colder and colder towards me every day. But I just kept telling myself it was because of his work stress and put up with it. But what was even harder than that was... Miharu, stop pushing him so hard. Sorry. My mother-in-law had heard Takaki's complaints and always ended up scolding me. She constantly criticized me about the household chores and childcare. Today, I'll take care of Suzu. You're still not good at cooking, so practice more. Okay. When will you ever get better at housework? Whenever my mother-in-law has some issues with me, she takes Suzu away. It's tough to have my only emotional support, my daughter, taken away. I just want to break free from all this. Before I knew it, 4 years had passed. Suzu has turned 5 years old. Hey, Suzu, how was your day? Huh? Suzu? Oh, dear. Has she started disliking Mom? Huh? As Suzu grew older, she started to distance herself from me. I haven't even told her that I'm not her real mother. Shouldn't this rebellious phase come much later?
Ugh, I'm beat.
Looks like you've had a long day.
Let's eat.
Suzu, what's going on? It's your fault that Mom's gone. Huh?
Suzu, what are you saying?
I hate you.
What did you say to her?
I didn't say anything.
Then who did? You're always with Suzu, right?
Your mother takes care of her during the day.
No way. Suzu, did you hear something from Grandma? Mom! Did you say something weird to Suzu?
Huh? Maybe it's because of the movie we watched together. It was about a stepmother being mean to her stepchild, if I remember correctly.
Don't let her watch weird movies. It's gonna upset Miharu.
Sorry. She's crying. I'm your mother, you know? On that day I was so overwhelmed with stress, and I couldn't stop crying. The fact that Suzu was distancing herself from me because of my mother-in-law's actions was really tough to handle.
I put her to bed now. Sorry, it's because of my mom.
Yeah, your mom seems to have a lot of issues with how I handle housework and parenting. But I have my own way of doing things. I really want her to stop filling Suzu's head with nonsense.
Of course. I'd be lost without you. You gotta stay strong and support me properly. I'll talk to my mom about it firmly.
Does that mean he's only with me out of self-interest? What thoughts are swirling behind that smile of his? I'm scared. I couldn't bring myself to talk to Takaki any further or ask him for anything. After that, neither my mother-in-law nor Suzu said anything weird to me. Instead, they hardly spoke to me at all, sticking to the bare minimum. It felt like a complete wall had been built between us. However, with less interference in household matters, I got more free time. I used this time to study for various qualifications. After a few years passed, Suzu became a high school student. What are you planning to do after graduating from high school, Suzu? I don't know. Still, I haven't really been able to talk to Suzu properly. In fact, she's hardly ever home. But she seems to get along just fine with my mother-in-law. I'm no longer a mother to Suzu, more like a maid. She rarely comes home and spends most of her time at my mother-in-law's place. Suzu is confident in her appearance and attends a talent agency's training school. 1 year later. Are you eating dinner at home tonight?
Yeah.
Takaki finally became the president he's always wanted to be. But our marital relationship had completely cooled off. Hi! Oh, long time no see, huh? Take care of the baby, will ya? What? What do you mean? I got hitched and had a kid, but we're done now. Wait, what? What's that all about all of a sudden? What do you mean?
Congratulations. I didn't know.
Come on, Takaki, say something to her.
I have nothing to say. It's Suzu's life.
I'm in a tight spot right now. Can you handle the baby? Wait. You've gotta be kidding, right? Takaki, don't you have anything to say?
Hey, come on with that attitude. You're not fit to be a housewife.
Can't you even take care of your grandchild? It felt like déjà vu. Like the same thing that happened when I first came here. I never expected both the father and the daughter to bail out on taking care of the baby. Oh, about the baby, right? Yes, she had one. You're a stay-at-home mom, so you can take care of the baby instead of Suzu. But Suzu is the mother. This is the most important time for her. You've got to do it. Can't believe she's just pushing everything onto people like that. But still, babies are adorable. But I bet my mother-in-law will take this baby away too. Oh, you're back.
We have a guest. Could you whip up something tasty?
Huh?
Nice to meet you. I'm Tetsuya, his friend.
A pleasure to meet you.
Sorry for coming over without notice.
I'm already sleep-deprived from taking care of the baby.
Can I use the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? Can you show him the way?
Sure.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Is everything okay with you?
Huh?
If you have any issues, I'm here to help. You can contact the address written here if you want.
What makes you think that?
You look kinda pale, like you're feeling under the weather. I'll try to get us out of here as soon as possible. I'm really sorry for barging in like this.
I felt like he was a strange guy. But at the same time, I also felt like I needed to rely on him now. The next day I contacted him and spilled everything that had happened over the past decade. I felt like it might be a bother, but I just needed to get it off my chest. 3 days later, I got a response from him right away.
Sounds like you've had a rough life. Must have been overwhelming to be in such a controlling situation.
Yes, it was.
And because of your daughter and her baby, you couldn't do anything, right? But you can still turn things around.
But how?
I've got an idea. Can we meet up tomorrow?
All right. The next day, I met up with Tetsuya, and I found out about his shocking plan. 1 month later. Takaki! Congrats again on becoming the president! Can't wait for the party! That day was Takaki's inauguration party as president. Well, take care of things at home then. Looking forward to the feast! Have a good time. Even as his wife, I wasn't even allowed to attend. Takaki seemed to be in high spirits throughout the party. Various people, including executives from group companies and rival companies, were in attendance. It seems my mother-in-law couldn't hold back the tears at the sight of her son's big day.
Hey there, I'm Tetsuya, the president of one of the group companies here. Just wanted to say congrats on becoming the CEO, Takaaki. It's really shocking how he's managed to get this far just by being so pushy with his subordinates and sucking up to his superiors all the time. What's he even saying?
What's with that rude guy? Hey, check it out! That person up on stage!
What? Actually, the person up here is Takaaki's wife. When Takaaki proposed to her, he didn't tell her about his stepchild. Made her quit her job and dumped all the housework and childcare on her. I'll let her continue.
Not only that, my mother-in-law kept criticizing my housework and childcare. And then she took away my stepdaughter when she was 5 years old. Until she turned 18, I hardly got to raise her as a parent. And now, at 18, she's had a baby and is pushing the baby's care onto me. I was always controlled by Takaki. I am grateful to Tetsuya for giving me this opportunity. I think the reactions in the room are telling the misery of my life. In fact, Takaki had a terrible reputation within the company. Just as Tetsuya said, he only got this far by brown-nosing his bosses. His performance was awful, and that was a major issue for the group company as well. That was when Tetsuya came up with this plan. A plan to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Tarnish Takaki's reputation and help me break free from this mess.
What? That's absurd! There's no way that's true!
Is someone like him really fit to be president? I don't think so.
Shut up! Do you even realize what you're doing right now? Accusing me without any evidence? If you want evidence, I've gathered plenty. We've got enough for a divorce trial. Mom!
And with that, the party was quickly called off. And then an emergency meeting was called right away, and Takaki's appointment as president vanished. Suzu also had rumors going around at the talent agency's training school and ended up quitting.
We're gonna battle this out in court thoroughly!
Do you even realize how much damage you've caused us? Saying that won't get you anywhere, you know.
I've got top-notch lawyers ready to go. What can you do being unemployed?
Tetsuya really pushed Takaki to the edge. Takaki resisted at first, but... Takaki!
I'm sorry! It's all my mom's doing! I'm not the bad guy, but I am...
This is too messed up. No way I'm forgiving you!
Oh, come on!
Now that I'm done with you, I feel amazing. I've got tons of qualifications, so I'll find another job. Goodbye.
Miharu!
The divorce lawsuit ended with a complete victory. I managed to secure a staggering amount of compensation. My mother-in-law was so shocked that she ended up hospitalized. Her health seems to be deteriorating day by day. With her dream of her beloved son becoming the company president shattered, she probably doesn't have the will to live anymore. Takagi was already getting up there in age, and since word got out about the whole thing, he couldn't land a job anywhere. So, he's currently working as a part-time to pay off the compensation. Suzu gave up her dream of being an idol and now works as a hostess. She got herself a boyfriend and passed her kid on to him. Turns out he's a decent guy and apparently looks after the kid well. Meanwhile, Suzu is dealing with troublesome customers at work, and it seems like he's all over her. That's something I'm worried about. As for me, I ended up working at Tetsuya's company. Since Tetsuya is also single, we've been going out for meals together a lot lately.